welcome folks to another Odds and Ends Gaming live stream. And don't ask me why I used the 80s version of our intro. It was accidental. I thought I had queued up the normal one, but it turned out to be the 80s one. But whatever, we're going with it because we're going back in time to circa 2008 or whenever the heck the first Mass Effect was released. Because we are playing Mass Effect Legendary Edition, one of the true passions that I've always had. I love the entirety of the Mass Effect franchise. I love every single game. I don't know if I'd say equally. I'd say probably Mass Effect 2 is my favorite, but I love them all. So let's just dive right in. We're going to start from the beginning, from the very beginning, Mass Effect 1. We're going to see how good the graphics are, how good the combat is. We're just going to dive right in and see how great this is. So without further ado, I'm going to check my sound real quick. Combat is okay. Yeah, I'm coming through. All right, let's go ahead and press any key. Alright, yeah, man, I remember this screen. They're using the original screen. Extras, what is? Let's see what this is. Achievements, options, resolution, full screen. Yes, we're gonna do this. That looks all fine, I guess. Alright, fuck it. Let's just dive right in. So, I always play...
Welcome to Alliance Military Database.
Well, I shouldn't say always. I did do a Renegade playthrough.
Information requested.
But I usually play... I'm gonna do like I did my original playthrough. A default Shepard.
Connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Alright, let's see here. John Shepard.
Please log in to access your profile. Profile reconstruction complete.
Yes, Earthborn, Soul Survivor, Soldier. That's how I always do it, and that's how I like it. Yeah. Alright, cool. I've been having some technical difficulties. It's one of the reasons I haven't done much streaming lately. That, plus I've been so busy. But if anybody who watches, you know, sees any problems, please let me know. Alright, once you confirmed. Earthborn, Soul Survivor, Soldier, yes.
Identification confirmed.
We're gonna do veteran. Auto level up. No, I don't. What is this? In classic mode, the original 1 through 60 level range will be used instead of the new 1 to level XP and talent point progressions remain the same, but the number of levels is doubled. I don't get, what the hell does that mean? In classic mode, the original 1 to 60 level range will be used instead of the new 1 to level 30 range. XP and talent point. So classic mode, you get 2 levels each time you level? So classic mode has 1 to 60 levels. The new mode is 1 to 30 levels. XP and talent points point progression remains the same, but the number of levels, whatever. We're gonna do legendary mode. Well, I don't know. Well, it defaults to legendary mode. We're gonna try legendary mode. All defensive, none. I'll give them all. I'm still kind of stuck. Cause I kind of want more levels, if that's what, you know, classic mode means. But at the same time, legendary mode is a new mode. We're gonna leave it. We'll try it out. Let's get to it. I like this opening little monologue where Udina and Anderson are talking about me. Oh, you can see my reflection. That's pretty cool. That wasn't in the original.
What about Shepard? Earthborn, but no record of his family.
Doesn't have one. He was raised on the streets. Learned to look out for himself.
He saw his whole unit die on a cruise. He could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts are revealed startling new technologies, enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery in human history. Civilizations of that time called it Mass Effect. I love this part right here. The soundtrack of this game is just fucking on point.
Initiating transmission sequence.
Dr. Chakwas. My old crew! I'm back on the Normandy, boys and girls.
We are connected. Calculating transit mass.
I remember that guy. He dies in the second one, I think.
The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit.
I see they're still using all the fucking blue fucking lens flares. That's one thing this game did in excess, was the freaking lens flares. Oh, what's that Turian's name? Oh man, the Spectre that gets killed.
Approach run has begun.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check.
Seeing Joker without Edie is just weird.
All systems online. Drift, just under 1500.
Alenko.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
That guy's name Nihilus, isn't? I think it's Nihilus. Yeah.
Compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nickolas is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
Alright, so a couple things that anybody who's watching should know about me. I'm gonna do this like I did my very first playthrough of Mass Effect. I do full Paragon. I always max out speech first. I do, as you've already seen, the default Shepard, you know, the Earthborn, Soul Survivor and all that. And I talk to everybody, and I try to do every single side mission. I am going to be playing this a lot, I can tell you that much. And when I say a lot, I say maybe 1 or 2 hours a night, just because I've been so tired lately. I've been so busy. Like right now, I'm tired. Got off of work a couple hours ago, but I've been wanting to play this, so we're gonna do it. Anyway, let's see. I also love to keep up with the codex entries. I love that it used to read them to
Roughly
you.
1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers. The Turians have the largest fleet in Citadel space, and they make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces. As their territory and influence has spread, the Turians have come to rely on the Solarians for military intelligence and the Asari for diplomacy. Despite a somewhat colonial attitude towards the rest of the galaxy, the ruling hierarchy understands they would lose more than they would gain if the other two races were ever removed. Turians come from an autocratic society that values discipline and possesses a strong sense of personal and collective honor. There is lingering animosity between Turians and humans over the First Contact War of 2157, which is known as the Relay 314 incident to the Turians. Officially, however, the two species are allies, and they enjoy civil, if cool, diplomatic relations.
Everything about Turians are cool, especially my man
The
Garrus.
Systems Alliance is an independent supranational government representing the interests of humanity as a whole. The Alliance is responsible for the governance and defense of all extrasolar colonies and stations. The Alliance grew out of the various national space programs as a matter of practicality. Sol's planets had been explored and exploited through piecemeal national efforts. The expense of colonizing entire new solar systems could not be met by any one country. With humans knowing that alien contact was inevitable, there was enough political will to jointly fund an international effort. Still, the Alliance was often disregarded by those on Earth until the First Contact War. While the national governments dithered and bickered over who should lead the effort to liberate Shanxi, the Alliance fleet struck decisively. Post-war public approval gave the Alliance the credibility to establish its own parliament and become the galactic face of humanity.
Cool, cool, cool. What is the secondary codex here? Personal history summary. Alright. You were born on Earth, or I should say, I was born on Earth, but I never knew my parents. A child of the streets, I learned to live by my wits and guts, surviving in the hidden underbelly of the megatropolises of humanity's homeworld. Eager to find a better life, I joined the Alliance military when I came of age. I volunteered for an expedition to Akuz, a lush world on the outskirts of Alliance space that had suddenly dropped out of contact. Arriving on the surface, my patrol found the settlement intact, but no survivors. At nightfall, the Thresher moths struck, mindless abominations of teeth and tentacles that rose up from beneath the earth. Constant gunfire couldn't drown out the shrieks of my fellow soldiers as they were dragged down to a gruesome death. 50 Marines died on Akuz. I was the only one to make it back to the landing zone alive. A monument on the planet commemorates the massacre, a grim reminder of the price humanity must pay as they spread through the stars. Okay, here's a quick timeline. I'm not going to read this. I don't think we need to read this whole thing. Yeah, I like the all of that, but I ain't gonna read all through that. So what do we got here? 3 points to spend. Yeah, we're definitely going with that right off the bat. Like I said, I always try to max out speech as much as I can. Toggle helmet. I don't have a helmet. Alright, I think we're good. Journal. Okay. Why is it still blinking? What happened? Oh, okay, that's why. Wait, I want to check one last thing. What does soldier do? Oh, that. Health. Alright, let's talk to my crew a bit here. Oh crap. I mean, fuck. Okay, how do I... Fuck, I'm shooting up the ship. How do I holster my weapon? I don't remember. H, okay. How do I talk? I don't remember. God damn it, no! Fucking... Is it E? No. Space, maybe?
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting,
Space.
Commander.
Alright.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
I know, I'm just seeing how you're
You
doing.
probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
Alright, I'm going. You guys are no fun. Ooh, shiny. Okay. Alright. One fucking complaint right off the bat. We're in space. This is supposed to be Mass Effect Legendary Edition. New graphics and all that. One of the biggest complaints I had about the very first original Mass Effect, and they didn't fucking fix it, is that look out this window! It looks like there's just a fucking cardboard with fucking white, a black like drape or cardboard with white fucking specks painted on it to look like stars. We don't look like we're actually zooming into the stars. Mass Effect 2 addresses this, but look at this. It's still there. It's a static fucking just boundary outside. They didn't fix that. That was one of my biggest gripes. How hard is it to just fucking do? Okay, I've had my rant. I'm going.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nickolas. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
You don't trust Nickolas?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War, lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
You bigot.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nickolas for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board, especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nickolas doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nickolas looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, sir. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper. Less chance of security leaks, too. Plus, there's Nickolas. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
I miss this Normandy music.
Crime Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nickolas isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
Oh, you watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool, even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not gonna screw this up.
You have a long career ahead of you. Oh, Shepard. How little you know.
What can you tell me about Nickolas?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nickolas, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nickolas took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
What can you tell me about Nickolas?
Turians are generally well respected.
Fuck, I
by the
clicked
other
on the wrong one.
species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space. They don't always get on well. As for Nickolas,
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nickolas took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're always getting dropped into impossible situations, forced to survive unbeatable odds, just like you on a cruise.
I try not to think about Akuz.
Sorry, Commander. I didn't mean to offend you. I respect what you did there. We all do.
Let's not dwell on the past, Commander. Was there something else you needed?
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
The captain's waiting for me.
Oh, it'll start soon enough. And you ain't gonna like it. Again, I like to explore everything. Here we go. We're about to catch our first glimpse of the Reapers. One in particular. Sovereign.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon.
I like that.
Relations with the Council.
I like how the focus changed on the camera. That's pretty cool.
They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nickolas wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nickolas will accompany you to observe the mission.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology. Even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Here we go.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. They came out of nowhere! We need...
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
The Avengers may be the best cinematic universe or fucking franchise, but Mass Effect is the best video game franchise. Bar none, in my opinion.
Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nickolas, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nickolas will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Did he have a parachute?
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop point 2.
Hello, J1997 Marcos. Appreciate the message, but we're not interested in buying followers and viewers.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere.
We'll get whoever we can, if we can. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. Anyway.
Oh God, what happened here?
Smells like smoke and death.
Okay, yeah, this looks nice. I remember how barren Eden Prime used to look in the first one. Okay, sniper rifle. Pistol, and I should have a shotgun as well. Are they still doing the heat sinks, or do we have actual ammo? Yeah, they have the heat sinks. That's cool that they kept that mechanic. I always liked the mechanic. I don't know why they took it off. Alright, hang on. I gotta switch something here with the controls. I always used to switch these key bindings. Use and space bar. Put that to shift. And then this one. Yeah, I always used to do. I prefer that. I'm gonna keep the pistol for now. What is this power? Allows long bursts of assault rifle. Okay, cool. And then we have Metagel 5. Cool, cool. It's all coming back to me. The gas bags.
What the hell are those?
They're called
Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
I like it. I likey. Ugh. They made those things look more disgusting.
Oh God, what happened here?
Let's see, what weapons are you guys using? Caden, I'd like you to give us long-range fire. Actually, you're more of a... Stick to your assault rifle. I'll put you... Bastard's got Jenkins! No, Jenkins!
That's it. Bag him and tag him.
Rip right through his shields. Never had a chance.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, sir. Prime will never be the same again.
How do I use Metagel on oh, V, okay. How do I throw grenades?
Get down!
Fuck. Okay, at least now I know how to do it.
Hostile spotted!
Okay. What's cover? There we go.
Some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Ooh, this looks nice. I like the God rays. Please pertain to issue orders. Get out of here, you gas bags.
Check your targets. Could be friendlies.
Aha! Metagel. Dragon's teeth. Ah, the Geth.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh, man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, sir. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said.
Move out.
Alright, let's go. Okay, I can kinda... So I always use auto level up when it's with squad mates, just because I feel like it's them putting their own points into their stuff. I use my own points and then I kind of let them use theirs, so to speak. Alright.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench. We thought this world was safe until the Geth showed up.
Ooh. I always change equipment, like between missions. It takes some time to do upgrades and all of that, so I don't mess with that right now. Okay, I'm kind of tired of the... What the hell? Get to cover, goddamn. Let's see here. Throw. Let's have you. Level up. Cool. Damn it, Ash!
area secured.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Take on. That's the dig site. Let's look around a little first.
Impaling victims instead of just shooting them. There must be some reason behind it.
Classic psychological warfare. They're using terror as a weapon.
Oh, it's more than that.
He's still alive when they stuck him on the spike.
Killing us isn't enough. The Geth want us to suffer. This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Smells like smoke and death.
Somebody's gonna pay for this. Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your
Here we go. The husks. They're ready. They've been baking for a few minutes and now they're ready.
Oh god, they're still alive.
That ain't living, buddy.
What did the Geth do to them?
It's called reaperization. Don't let them touch you.
Let's get the bastards.
Eden Prime will never be the same again.
I like that they mainly upgraded the graphics while keeping the game itself mostly the same. It's letting me relive the experience. There were things I didn't like about Mass Effect 1, but...
That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Yeah. Holy crap, I remember this.
Humans. Thank the Maker.
Hurry! Close the door before they come back.
Don't worry. We'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape, no hope?
Chill out, buddy.
I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers. Bringers of darkness. Heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
I remember when I first played this freaking game, and this guy was talking and stuff, I was like, is this Doom? Like, did I open a portal to hell, or what the fuck?
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nickolas was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry. Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it.
Alright, buddy, you need to.
Falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Yeah. Go lie down, Manuel.
Yes? Is there something you need?
We better get moving.
Good luck, Commander.
I better go. I should go.
Luck won't save you. You're wasting your time. The age of humanity is over. Our extinction is inevitable.
Manuel, I need to ask you something.
It's probably best if you just leave him alone.
I don't have time for this.
Our time is over.
Alright, Manuel, go lie down. Watch it, Caden. Alright. Time to go. Uh-oh. I know what happens here.
Saren. Nickolas.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Okay, so I gotta pause for just a moment to gripe about another thing that I'm very disappointed. I don't know how true this is, but it makes sense. For anybody who may be watching, if you notice, Saren had like metallic bits in his face and tubes coming out the back of his head and shit. From what I heard, that was a mistake. Saren was supposed to look a lot more normal in the opening bits of the game. At one point, about halfway through the game, you see Saren, and he says, "Oh, I've been upgraded. My emotions were getting in the way, so I allowed the Reaper to upgrade me, and now I can think clearly, yada yada yada." And supposedly, from what I heard, there was supposed to be a model that the Saren that you just saw with the tubes and the fucking metal bits and shit, that's supposed to be the Saren that you see after that. He looks almost Geth-like in that little cutscene, and I had heard that there was supposed to be a version of him that wasn't supposed to look like that. But I assumed that they would fix that in the Legendary Edition, and they haven't. It's still using the same model. I was curious to see what Saren would look like normal without all the fucking shit, but I guess that's not something that they did. That's strange. But at any rate, guys, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm not done playing. I'm just going to take a quick break. So I will be right back. So, yeah, please stand by. Alright, enough of that music. Ooh, I got some points to spend. Alright, so can't put no points into charm because that hasn't expanded yet. I got 6 points to spend. What is this? Oh, that's right, when I unlock an ability. And that's when I unlock shotguns. Oh, I thought I had shotguns. Yeah, I'm gonna... Let's go ahead and unlock shotguns. And then these other 2 points I'm gonna put into soldier. Increase my health. Yeah. Cool. Nice. Alright. I like that.
What is that? Off in the distance.
It's a ship.
Holy
Look
shit.
at the size of it.
Sovereign, you son of a bitch. Crap. Did I even fucking hit it? I have no idea. I don't see any hostiles, but I got something on my radar. I don't think I got it, but whatever. Let's just move in. Oh, fire lava.
We should move.
Smells like smoke and death.
Did I miss anything up here? Lootable boxes.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull.
It was indoctrinating you, you fool!
Think.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody. Hell, most of the time I don't even know what's in the packages. Just thought there might be something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's
Damn right,
Powell.
I'm right.
Works the docks at the spaceport if he's still alive.
All right.
I have to go.
Good luck.
I have to go. I should go. As much as Garrus likes his calibrations, Shepard likes to leave. I should go. I have to go. I better be going. Omni-gel. I remember Omni-gel. What else you got in here? Food? I'll take that food. Alright. You don't need no Turian armor. I'll take all of that. I'll get back in there. I'm gonna melt the lock. Alright. So now on to poor bastard Nickolas. You shouldn't have lived such a nihilistic life, Nickolas. Stop being such a nihilist, Nickolas. Poor bastard.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I am sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
Hey, Fox. Well, thank you for stopping by. Hope you find something yummy to eat. And I appreciate you stopping by always. You know that. And hello.
I need to know how Nickolas died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack.
Cool.
They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift.
Goddamn.
I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks for the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
I'll take those.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Forget about him. He's not worth it.
You're lucky the commander's here, pal. Hand over those grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saving. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And
we will darken
this noise,
your skies with our
sound
numbers.
Bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went.
Like, share, and subscribe, folks.
I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
That's the fucking state-of-the-art whatever the fuck. Wow. Oh, hell. I love this music. Caden, deal with this motherfucker. I fucking love this music. Okay, yes, I get it. I know. Ooh, look at that. It's making contact. Alright, what you got, Ash? We don't need that, we don't need that. That worked well. What the hell am I getting shot from behind? Oh no, that's bad. It's a bad position. And his throw ability. Get a better vantage point here. What the? Man, that fucker slid a long way. Anything I'm missing?
We thought this world was safe until the Geth showed up.
Eden Prime will never be the same again.
Oh shit! Watch it, Ash! Get out of the way! Find your own hidey hole. God dang it, Ash!
Not in the middle of a fight!
Get the hell out of the way! Oh my god, get out of the way! Did I get him? Oh, overeat it. Damn it, Alinko!
Take out those hostiles!
Oh, for the love of... I feel like that was overly complicated. I want to make sure, just do a sweep, make sure I didn't miss anything here. Doesn't look like I did. I really do like the new graphics, but there's already been a couple things that I thought they would fix or improve and they really didn't. But just minor things, minor things. Here we go. The train.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Son of a bitch, Saren. But I know you're not all bad. You're indoctrinated. I really wanted to see his, like, model without all the shit on his face. This is what I was talking about earlier. Look at all that. He's, like, fucking robotic. He looks like part Geth. And apparently there's a version of him that doesn't look like that. And that's what's fucked up. Alright. Coming to fuck you up, flashlight face.
Demolition charges.
Shit.
The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Should be one here somewhere. Is it underneath? Yeah, here it is. Cover me. Cover me! Alright, that's one. Fuck. I don't have time to deal with this idiot. You guys do the dirty work. I'm gonna get these charges taken care of. There's a way across here. Yeah, there is. next charge. Cover me. Fuck. Shit. Alright. 3 minutes to go. 2 charges left. I got this. Alright, you guys good on Metagel? Yeah, you are. We got... Is there one down there? I'll go this way first. There's one over here. There it is. Alright, one more charge to go.
Not now, Commander.
Can I kill those things before they come down? Doesn't look like it. Watch it, Alenko. That's the beacon. We're gonna go check all over here first. Before Ashley gets herself in there and fucks it up. And look what we found. Shock absorbers and a shield battery. Fuck yeah. See if I can check over here too before. Looks like there's a safe or something down there. I'll get that crate last. Nice. Alright, Ash. Time for you to fuck everything up.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is
Request
amazing.
immediate
Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Them cheeks, though. This shit would have fried a normal human's brain, but not Commander Shepard. No matter what scars you bear, whatever uniform you wear, you can fight like a Krogan, run like a leopard, but you never be better than Commander Shepard. The inside of a Reaper. Cozy, isn't it?
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime.
Goddamn.
The Normandy. A human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
One of the coolest things there, when Saren gets that news, the lights go all red and shit. It never dawned on me, but that's because
Dr. Chakwas,
Saren and Sovereign are tied together, and they're both having that emotional fucking freak out moment. That is so fucking cool.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours.
Damn.
Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically,
She's getting all fucking
I
flirty-eyed.
detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I know that Ash is getting all flirty-eyed, but unfortunately she ain't the one I picked in this game. Unless I do my Renegade playthrough in which I pick Jack. In this game, my heart always goes to Tali. I will tell you though, Jack has a very, very endearing romance. She has one of the more romantic stories, you know, the whole damaged good bit. But anyway.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nickolas is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre. one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell him? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Alright, so now comes the chore of the game where I sort through all the shit that I buy and talk to all my crew members and all of that. The sorting through the equipment is definitely a bit of a chore, but I like talking to the crew. Let's go ahead and see. Okay, nothing new. Alright, let's see. Let's see here. For my assault rifles, all I have... It's been a little while since I've seen this menu here. Alright, so I have a Lancer, and then I have 3 Banshees that I can equip. 135 damage, but less heat sink capacity, less accuracy. I will stick with the Lancer. Shotguns. Storm 1 versus Hurricane. Seems to be better. It's not a big difference in the damage. Ooh, that's a straight up improvement. Yep, so we're going with the we're going with that. Cool. Sniper rifle. I have an Avenger. Hammer, nah. All I found is hammers. Grenade, I don't have any grenades. Armor. That's a lot of biotic protection. A lot more. A bit more shields. I'd lose a little damage protection. How's it look? And it doesn't look bad. I can stick with that. Yeah, so we're gonna use that armor. Gonna use that. Although the Onyx is my favorite because the Onyx is the only one. Any Onyx armor that you find is the one that has the N7 branding. X7, the N7 branding. All right, so now let's mod this stuff out. Since we don't have any upgrades will help. Watching off to the side while playing myself. What's up, Ring? Hope you're enjoying. All right, so let's see. We want. Chemical rounds I know eat through armor. Plus 30. And then just the damage over time. And let's see. Recoil reduces weapon kickback. You know what? I should mod. Pistol first, because that's the one I've been mainly using. Alright, let's see here. Chemical rounds. Yeah, I want the chemical rounds. And let's see here. Fires large rounds for more damage, however the rate of fire is slowed. Plus 10 damage. Nah, I don't want that. We'll do the combat sensor. Alright, so assault rifle. Plus 15% damage to organics. Weapon stability. Hammerhead rounds for shotgun, yeah. And we're not gonna. I think that's all the mods I have. Let's see for the for the sniper rifle. What do I got for high X? Yes, fuck yeah. And physical threshold. 40 shields, fuck yeah. Alright, cool.
Hey, Commander. I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Soldiers die! No.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How well do you know the Lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
We're your family, Doc, and you know it, and you love us. Hey. I know my locker was right here. And why'd the door fall off? What the hell? Now I kind of want to see if... Oh man, that fucking Avenger... Is that what I picked up, an Avenger? 'Cause that's more damage, more heat sink capacity. The accuracy is low, but it's got a good amount of damage. More. Oh, wait, the heat sink capacity is the same. It's not. It's not a worthy trade-off. That's fine. Oh wait, I meant to go over here.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Likewise, Lieutenant. What is this? A video game? How do I get Galaga on this thing? I miss this layout of the Normandy. I remember I used to like how cool this looked. And like the hypersleep pods. I'm disappointed that you never get to see these in use in the entire trilogy. These are like supposed to be like, I guess, hypersleep pods. That's why there's no real other like quarters or sleeping quarters for the rest of the crew. I guess they'll come over here for hypersleep, but you never get to see these. But I always liked this layout. This is where the... Wait a minute. So right here in this area in the SR2 Normandy is where Gardner is, Miss Sergeant Gardner, where he cooks and stuff. Here's the mess, the dining area, but where's the actual cooking area? What's over here? Anderson's quarters, which will soon become my quarters.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
Comfy looking bed. I don't know if you can hear him meowing. My cat wants my attention. I give him a couple of pats and he just goes right on his way. Now that was a whoosh. This goes to the basement if I'm not mistaken. Let's go to the basement first. Not the basement, it's a fucking ship. The hangar bay. Let's go to the hangar bay.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands.
I remember this guy.
Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
I'm very curious to get to the Mako stages. I want to see if they improved the Mako driving parts. I'll bet Ring is already well into that.
What do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
How often will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses you've purchased. But I'll rotate items on a regular basis regardless. And anytime we land someplace with a big enough port, I'll buy, sell, and trade whatever I can. Check back often. I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be stocked consistently.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Alright. Fuck, I want I want that heavy armor, goddammit. I can buy that. I'll stick with that. Ooh. Wait a minute. Did I buy those things?
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Did I buy those things? Yeah, it looks like I did. Did they go into my inventory or anything? Yeah, it does look like it upgraded. Because I was at 5, now I'm at 6. Okay, cool. Alright, let's see. The Mako! I love the Mako. I fucking love the Mako. I actually do. The coolest fucking vehicles. Alright, that's the engine room down there. I'll go down there in a bit. This is Grunt, or fucking Grunt, Rex's place down here. Alright, let's see here. Let's see, Ash. Let's see what we can do to upgrade your situation. Let's start with armor. Anything good for you? You know what? My old armor looks like it... No, actually, nah. Because you'd get a slight bit of damage protection, but you'd lose a lot of biotic protection, so... Slight upgrade on the damage, not worth the loss. Good upgrade there. Yeah, let's give you the Banshee. Shotgun. Very small. Yeah, no, not worth it. Pistol. Nope. 112. Same. No, not worth it. All 3 of these are hammer, not worth it. Oh man, I'm getting sleepy. I would play for hours if I could, guys. What I'll probably do is I'll wrap it up once we hit the Citadel, because I'm actually getting tired. I gotta do some things before I go to bed. I gotta work only 2 hours tomorrow, but I gotta work a small shift. But fuck, I can't stay up like I used to. And it's only 7 o'clock, but I gotta do some things before I get to bed, and I'm fucking tired. All right, so. Oh yeah, she don't have grenade. Hey, wait a minute. Oh wait, that's Krogan armor. Alright, so let's see. Caden, do you have anything I can upgrade you with? It's not a big difference in that. You know what? It looks like you could use the Edge because more damage, same heat sink. It'd be a trade-off of damage for accuracy, but it's only a 4-point accuracy loss, whereas it's a 22 damage increase. So yeah, we're gonna give you that new pistol. No amps, nothing to speak of. All right, so we're good. So all the rest of this shit I'm gonna sell.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Alright, let's see. How do I sell? Yeah, all this stuff. What was that? I don't want to sell the armor upgrade. I'll keep that. As a matter of fact, wait, couldn't I upgrade? Couldn't I put that upgrade to one of their armors? Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Physical threshold. There you go. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Let's go down to the engine room. Man, I missed this drive core. Look at that. It looks so fucking cool. Doesn't that just look fucking cool as hell?
Shame about Jenkins, Commander. Shame about Jenkins, Commander.
Alright, nothing else down here. I remember this, how slow this damn elevator was. I was already over here, right? Yeah.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander.
Yep, I know. FTL comlink. What's up, Ring? How's it going? I have two. I'm really liking it. I like the new textures and graphics and how shiny everything is and all that. I have two gripes that I made known earlier. One of them is this. Check this out. I'll show you. This was always one of my gripes from the fucking first game. Look at this. They didn't fix this. Look, it still looks like we're in a fucking like an enclosure where they just fucking put like black construction paper and drizzled it with white paint to look like stars on the outside. You know what I mean? Like in Mass Effect 2, they have the effect of the FTL and it makes it look like you're zooming through space. And I figured that they were gonna fix that, and look, they didn't. It looks like we're just static here, just in a place, and I'm kind of like, seriously, guys, what the hell? And the other thing is, maybe you can tell me if I'm wrong, right or wrong, but from what I understood in the first Mass Effect, the original Mass Effect 1, there was a model error or something that was done with Saren. Supposedly Saren was supposed to have a model where he looks kind of like a normal Turian, right? Like, you know, just regular flesh and blood Turian with armor and stuff. And then there's a part where he says later on in the game, about halfway through, where he's like, you know, I couldn't let myself, I was letting myself slip, and, you know, Sovereign showed me the way and he upgraded me. And he talks about how he upgraded himself, and supposedly at that point, that's where he's supposed to get all the like metallic bits in his face and the tubes coming out of his head, and like, you know, the body looking like a Geth and all that. And I figured, man, maybe they'll actually do that. They'll put the right model so that Saren looks like a real regular Turian, and then later on we'll see his transformation. But when I saw him shoot Nickolas, he looks like the same Saren that we've always seen, with all the, you know, the metallic, the Reaper augmentation. And I figured that they were going to fix that, because I had heard that that was an error. I thought I had heard that he was supposed to have a normal Turian model. I may be wrong. I don't fully remember. If that's how he always was, I guess that's how he always was. So, if that's the only other thing, I know he was always like that, but I thought that was based on a mistake. Kind of like, I don't know if you remember in Mass Effect 2 with Conrad Werner, no matter what you did in Mass Effect 1, he always says that you pointed a gun in his face, even if you didn't. And then in Mass Effect 3, they came out and said, I had to say that you pointed a gun in your face just so I could act tough, because they were calling out that error, that glitch. And I had heard that in Mass Effect 1, there was supposed to be like a model. I think I even saw it floating around the internet somewhere, like his original model, that Saren was supposed to have a model of being looked like a normal Turian, and you know, that metallic one is what he's supposed to look like after he gets augmented. But if that's not an error, if that's just how he looks, then the only gripe I have so far is this, that it looks like we're still just like sitting in a box that's painted in space. That would honestly be my only gripe. Alright, well, if that's how it's supposed to be, then that's how it's supposed to be. In that case, then I only have this one gripe. I'm really enjoying it so far. I think everything looks nice and shiny and cool, and high resolution textures and all that. But yeah, I mean, literally, they could have fucking fixed this. I mean, this just pulls you right out of the game. This pulls you right out of the experience. You look outside, it looks like it's not even far away. It looks like it's just right outside. So that's honestly the only gripe I have. How are you liking it? Combat feels a lot more fluid and smooth than it used to. You're right, it definitely feels more like Mass Effect 3. So I haven't used the shotgun much yet. I suspect you've been there for a while. I want to get to the Mako levels. I want to see if they improve the driving with the Mako. How's that going? Did they fix the Mako? Does it drive more smooth? Is it better? Cool. I always liked the Mako, actually. And I am going to talk to Joker now. Ah, yeah, I remember it could go down real quick. But time to hit the Citadel.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
I want to see this, the glimpse of the Citadel, or the revelation of the Citadel is always fucking cool in the first one. I want to see how they did it now. Oh, that looks fucking nice. Real fucking nice. It looks pretty.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
I feel like the Destiny Ascension could go one-on-one with a Reaper. Obviously, you know, it would need a whole fleet to take on the Reaper fleet, but I feel like the Destiny Ascension could take on one Reaper by itself.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
Ooh, the Presidium. Pretty.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Sarah? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than...
Don't you tell me to settle down, you asshole!
The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nickolas ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Alright, let's see.
Big place.
Big place.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Alright, I will tell you what, guys. I've been streaming for 2 hours, which is actually longer than I usually go. I hate to... Ooh, that looks nice. It looks pretty. I hate to do it. I really wish I could stay and stream more. But I think this is a good wrap-up point just because of the fact that, like I said, I have to do a few things before bed. I gotta work a shift, slight shift tomorrow, but a shift nonetheless. And I'm tired, so it's wrap-up time for me. But I really do appreciate anybody who tuned in to the stream or who watches after the fact. Thank you so much. We are on our road to 200 subs. We're getting there. We are 11 subs away. There won't be a shoot the shit this weekend. We're actually going to probably be shifting to an alternating every other week format for our shoot the shit Saturdays, but we are going to try to stream more games in its place. So with that being said, I of course again am Espionage DB7. Thank you for joining in on this stream of Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Hope you enjoyed it. Let's take care of this first before I fully sign off. And let's see, let's wait for the cars to go by. There we go. Alliance Patrol Report. Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol of the Argos Row cluster. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that sector. Do we want to send in a recon team? Cool, I got a new side mission. Always do those side missions. Awesome. Alright, so we're not going to leave this room until next time. Next time when we start our my stream, which I plan to do this tomorrow, to kick back up tomorrow, because I'm really excited about this. We will be doing the exploration of the Presidium. So, again, thank you for joining me. I'm Espionage DB7. I'm going to go ahead and save. Saving. And exiting. Let me make sure it's saved. So I'm gonna do it twice. I just want to make sure. Alright, save. Cool, it's saved. And exit. Alrighty guys. Espionage DB7 signing off.